Hey everybody, and welcome to Dee Talk Live, Monday's Love Talk. How is everyone? How are we all doing? What are we all doing? How are we going? What's on for tonight? What are your plans? How are we feeling? I'm feeling electric and I'm ready to go for another phenomenal, inspiring topic about love tonight, which I'm sure will set everyone's hearts on fire because it's a massive topic. It's a beautiful topic. When we fall in love with somebody and we first meet them, it's probably one of the biggest topics that I'm doing for a love talk for a Monday, it's crazy. So, and I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? We haven't spoken about this, and this is the initial meeting in any love relationship and how you meet someone and what happens and, how magnetic it becomes. So today's topic is about if you, the person, the viewer that's viewing this, and everybody out there in the world that will view this later, as they always do you believe in love at first sight? Do you believe in the initial pull, in that electrifying connection that you have when you meet someone? Is it something that drives you crazy? Is it a feeling, an emotion? What is it? I do believe in love at first sight because it is the initial emotion that you feel with someone, and it's really hard to explain because you need to be in that mindset at that time. You can't explain what you're feeling to anyone because it's that connection that you share with that other person. It's that pull, it's the energetic drive that you have when you first meet someone. And you're thinking to yourself, why am I feeling like this about this person? I don't even know this person. It's crazy. But it's part of the fact that you're supposed to be in their life and they're supposed to be in your life as well. And that's because you were supposed to meet. And that's also because they're going to play a significant part in your love story or in your life. So as you keep on going and as you keep on seeing this person, the energetic bond becomes even stronger and more vibrant. And eventually you understand that this person might be your soulmate, might be the other half in your life that is the be all to end all in your story. And that's what happened to me years and years ago. And sometimes we tend to look for love, and I've spoken to many of my friends about this. We tend to look for love in all the wrong places, and I'm guilty of that. And I was quite guilty of it. But then there are other times when you're not looking for love, that love comes at your doorstep and it knocks on your door and it says, I'm here and I want to love you and I want to be part of your life, so let me in, right? So many of the times it's unexpected. And I believe that when you love something and let it go, obviously it's the old thought process that we've been told by maybe our parents and our mentors, that it will come back to you if it's supposed to belong to you. So whatever is for you in your life, whatever is supposed to happen, it will happen. You just have to let it go. You let that idea of love flow into the universe, and whatever will be for you and whatever is meant to be will be. So it's all about driving what we want out there. And then going back to, my friends and the fact that, they, what's the word for it? They look for love in the wrong places. And we tend to attract the wrong type of people in our lives as well, which I'm guilty of doing that as well. So, and I'm sure everybody's done something like I have and gone through specific experiences, because we're only human at the end of the day. We're just learning, right? And we're still learning. And every day is a learning curve, especially in love, because love is huge. So when you go out and you think, this, person, or there might be something about them that, you're attracted to. Sometimes love, or love at first sight, can be understood quite differently, because it's not always love at first sight. It can be understood as attraction at first sight. So you're sexually attracted to the person. And even on my post that I wrote, the initial connection that you have with anyone that you want to be romantically involved with is an attraction. And you have to have that sexual attraction with that person in order to move things forward and get the train rolling. So it's all about that first initial attraction. And everyone has to have that first initial attraction, whether it be sexual, whether it be whatever. You think they're attractive, they're beautiful, vice versa. He's hot, he's handsome. Oh my God, I'd go in, whatever. I'm giving you analogies and I'm giving you things that people have told me, right? How is everybody? Hello to everybody out there. You guys rock. Many kisses, many big hugs. So it's basically that initial first meeting where they think that it might be, I'm in love, it's love at first sight. But it isn't. It's something that is unexplainable if you haven't ever experienced love at first sight. And I'm sure many of you have, but for those who haven't, take it from me, you will know straight away. It's a magnetic pull that drives you crazy, and it makes you think as well, who is this person? What are they all about? I need to know him. I need to know her. I need to know more details. This needs to be happening. I don't know what it is. And then that person feels exactly the same way, because you just let it be. And as it goes, the relationship grows. And another thing, the relationship is just easy. You don't have the whole, oh my God, is he going to call me? Oh, is he going to message me? Oh, is she going to basically send me a message to let me know if we're meeting at this specific restaurant and at what time? Spontaneity is the biggest form of romantic rendezvous romance in the world, because it is so beautiful, because you let it be. You don't overthink it. You just keep on going with it. And you more or less just, let it be, because in most cases, they probably do feel a specific way about you. Sorry guys, I'm getting interrupted here. People are trying to call me from Sydney. They probably do feel a specific way about you, but in their own time. And if they're really into you, even, I don't know if all of you have actually read that book, He's Just Not Into You. That can be directed to men as well. So when I do my topics or my Dee Talk lives, I'm just going to get one thing straight, right? Which a few men have told me, that have said this to me. All of my topics are pretty much pushed towards men and females as well, and anything else, right? All genders are included in my Dee Talk lives, and they are pushed towards everyone, right? I target them to everyone at any age, even if you're, in your late 90s, whatever it is. You want to watch me? Go for it. That's what we're all about, bringing people together and love and unity together as well. Sorry guys. So, and obviously what Dee Thinks is about helping the younger generation, and that's what we stand for. So these types of topics are what they will be going through, and that's why we pinpoint these specific topics to help people, for them to understand and really grow, okay? So that's why every topic is quite different, but it's not only for females, it's for every gender. We're here for that, right? So back to the topic, okay? When someone is interested in you, as I said with the book, he's not into you, he's just not into you. If they're into you, they will make some form of communication. They will try and sway you in a specific way to be with you, right? And that's how relationships evolve, throughout the communication side of things. So if we're really interested in someone and this person has taken his time or her time, you know, it's up to us to not overthink it. Let it be. And whatever happens is supposed to happen. And then your journey continues once again. So that's what love at first sight is quite different, because as I said, it's a lot easier. It's for the person to understand, because it's the feeling that they get inside of themselves, and the belief that this person feels exactly the same, because it's like an electricity, like a cord, like from your umbilical cord when you were first born. So this is the type of analogy I'm going to bring in. And you guys are just energetically connected throughout that love emotion. It's beautiful, right? And it's something that only you and that other person share, because it's when you first meet someone that you realize that this person is something different, and he's supposed to be here for the long haul, and he's supposed to do a few things for me, or I'm supposed to do a few things for him. So you teach each other along the way. It's part of the relationship goals. It's part of teaching each other specific things and learning and growing as a partnership. And that's what it's about, you know? So pulling each other. So love at first sight can also be categorized, as true love, because it is true love. He was my true love, you know, she was my true love. When it comes down to it, you know what a true love is, and one of the biggest loves in your life, and the difference between little loves and the little loves that usually come into your life, or feelings that you might have for somebody, are mere lessons that you need to learn towards where you're going. And on this romantic journey, that you will eventually find that perfect peace that sits right there in that heart of yours, that comes together like a puzzle and creates such beautiful magic in order for you to feel complete and just be happy, you know, because that's all we want. All of us want the same thing. Sorry guys. All of us want the same thing. All we want is to be happy and to be able to grow old with someone. And maybe many of you don't, right? It's not always about falling in love, but to have partnership, to have that person that you will have company with for the rest of your life. I think we do want that, you know, especially with a lot of my friends and, you know, family, you know, because family dynamic is so huge, and everybody does want the same things, and they do want to feel, you know, that someone cares for them, and that, you know, they have someone to talk to. You know, pets are great, don't get me wrong, I love pets as well. I'm a fan, but it's a different emotive connection. And remember, pets don't really speak. Like, they might meow or bark or, you know, tweet or chirp or croak. I don't know what type of pets you guys have got. But it's not the same. You can feel emotion from a pet. Don't get me wrong, of course you can. But when it comes down to that connection that you have with somebody, it's quite different because it's part of seeing that person for who they are and how they're going to complete your life and how different of a love they are in comparison to the others that tend to come in. Okay, so love at first sight. What is love at first sight? It's the most magical memory that I'll ever have in my life. It is one thing that is so unexplainable because you just feel it. You feel it soully. You feel it in your gut. It's just this feeling. It's just, exceptional. And it's huge. But when you find it, and when you feel it, it's a knowing. It's as though you know that this person is something different and he's something special or she's something special and she's magnetic, It's the pull. But it's so damn beautiful when you guys find it. I wish you guys all so much love, and I hope all of you find that perfect counterpart in your life where you guys live and be happy and do those things that procreate humanity in a wonderful way. Thank you again for joining us for Dee Talk Live, Love Talk Mondays. I love all you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support consistently every week. I will see you on Thursday for Dee Talk Live Thursdays. I cannot wait to see you all. I hope you're all well. Sending you much love, light, happiness, whatever you want, yeah? See you guys. Have a fantastic evening, and I'm sending you all my love.